Let's see. All right, everyone. You want to learn how to write some Python code? Yeah, learning how to write Python code. Let's see. Give me a little bit of time. We are going to write some Python code together, okay? Oh. Okie dokie. Ah, let's see. Lucas M asks, what are we learning? Um, it's just something simple, actually. Intro to Python. Let's see. Just want to emphasize. So, okay. So you want to learn how to download Python. The first thing you need to do, go to python.org. Um, let's see. There's gonna be something here. Yeah, downloads. All releases. I have a Mac OS, so I'm just gonna immediately click into Mac OS. And um, you see your stable releases. Stable releases essentially it just means that this is the most recent release. It's got good stuff. There's no bugs or issues with it. We it's basically Python saying we recommend that you download this one. So we could do this one. I'm going to download the most recent one because I want the bug. I want the issues. Give them all to me. Let's see. How do we download this? Let's see. Let's see. What is happening? So these are the new features, typing removals, sources, changelog, the files. What the heck, man? How to download Python on my Mac. Let's see. Okay. Visit the Python download page. What? Oh, here is it? Okay. Visit this. There it is. Let's download it. Okay. So, cool. So, to be honest, I have no idea. Um, All I know is that I have Python defined. So if I do Python 3 dash version, like it tells me I have Python 3.13.3. Okay. So I have Python 3 installed. This is like kind of all I really care about. Let's see. So once you have Python installed, nice job. You want to create your very first Python script. So here's what I would recommend. Have a nano. Let's create a file called my first Python script. .py. .py tells it that it's a Python program. Press enter. Type in print hello world, and then save the file. Just press. You do this, all right? So Control X, Y, and then press enter. Cool. So now we've just created my first Python script. And to run this, type in Python 3, press enter. Hello world. Hello world. This comes from our Python script, okay? So if we add something else into our Python script, like goodbye, all right, save this, run it. It just outputs what we put in the script, okay? So this is very simple. Just kind of very simple way to create Python scriptings. Um, Next thing you want to do, let's go ahead and actually no, yeah, let's modify our script. I want to teach you guys how to use a variable. We're going to create a variable called name. So a variable, actually, I don't want to teach you guys that yet. I want to teach you guys something very simple. I could do something like this. Hello plus world plus goodbye all in one. And this plus sign is going to basically combine hello and world. And this plus sign is going to combine goodbye with world. All right, so let's go ahead and save this. Let's run this program. Hello world, goodbye. All right, so we should add some spaces. Let's add a space right here. Add one space. We'll add another space right here, and let's go to save this and run it. Hello space world space goodbye. Awesome. Just what we wanted. Let's go ahead and press type in clear just to get rid of all this. And now I want to show you guys what a variable is. So I can have a name. Look at this. Name is a variable. Name equals Lucas. Okay. And I can print a name. What it's going to do, it should print Lucas. Okay. Let's save this. Lucas. There it is. Lucas, Lucas, Lucas. Um, we could also do something like you can say, hello, Lucas. Hello, Lucas. Save it, run it. Uh-oh, it didn't work. Can you spot why? It's because it's basically trying to find a variable called Lucas, but it doesn't exist, so it errors. I really need to do this, name, because name I've already defined up here, okay? Let's save this and run it. There we go. We got everything. Hello world. Hello, goodbye. Hello, Lucas. Let's see. What if What if we wanted this script to be a little bit more interactive? Um, I'm just going to print an empty line, just like this. If I want it to be a little bit more interactive, what I can do is, let's see, I can get the input from the user. Okay. And what happens when I get the input, I can run this program, and it does our output like it normally does, but it doesn't stop right here. Like normally we would see this, and that tells us that it's just finished. But the output, let's run that again, actually. I can type anything I want right here. And as soon as I press enter, this is input into the program, and the Python script can read this, okay? But the problem is that I haven't saved this information anywhere. So in order to save this, let's create a variable called input, and we'll save it to input. Once again, let's print an empty line, and then we're going to print our input, just to prove if it's capturing what we are expecting it to capture. Run my program. Anything I want to say, and outputs it just like that. So input, and then in our program we call print, and it prints our input saying anything I want to say. So now it's a little bit more interactive. It's perfect. So if I want to do something like, I'm actually going to get rid of a lot of this stuff. Let's see. If I wanted it to say, instead of hello world, I wanted to say hello name, I could get the input from the user. Actually, let's make it even more interesting. What is your name? I can print this. Next, that's going to happen in the Python program is it's going to get my input. I'm going to store it in a variable, and I can say, very nice to meet you, just like this. Okay. And I could even add like punctuation, something like this. Okay. Let's save this and run it. My name is Lucas. Very nice to meet you. My name is Lucas. That's not necessarily what I was expecting. It was just expecting Lucas. So very nice to meet you, Lucas. And there you go. You're able to get some input from the Python script and then output it, just like so. What if I wanted to put a little more spaces in here? Um, whoops. Let's go now. I can actually do something like this. Let's see, backslash n, every time that I write these two characters, the Python script will interpret this and it'll create a brand new line. So let's save this and just run it. Look, it's a brand new line. This line wasn't here before. You see right here? There's no line, but that backslash n created a brand new line. So if I add a second one, for example, or a third, and I save it, I run my program, you got one line, two line, three line. Okay. Three lines of empty space because I put forward slash n three times. So this is a cool way to format um, your text from your Python script, just make it a little more readable, little more user friendly. Um, so just encourage you guys to utilize this some more. Let's see. Let's see. Variables. Hmm. Let's start working with numbers. Okay. So instead of this, actually, let's create a brand new Python script. Let's just call it second script. .py. As a matter of fact, I don't want to use it anymore. I want to show you guys. I have a Mac, so I can open up text edit. What? What is that? Get out of here. A new document. Give me a new document. Nice. Look at this. Shows up. So I can create text editor, um, print, hello world. I want to save this. What in the world is happening? Is this gonna work? Second script.py? Where? Downloads. Sure. Why is it RTF? Okay. Whoops. CD downloads? Is that right? That's right. Second script. What kind of file is this? Also, that's a really weird. What the heck? Let's see. Blah. Okay, scratch that. I don't want this. I don't know, just a simple text editor. Text editor for Mac. Text edit Sublime, Mate. Wow. Notepad. Notepad. Okay. Check out Sublime. All right, download Sublime. Sublime. Download. Saw the download button. Oh, here it is. Oof. 33 seconds. 20 seconds. Oh man. This is taking a long time. Anybody else think that way? Jeez Louise. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, 0 seconds. Done. Let's open it. There it is. Let's open it. Open it. There it is. Thank you. So we just downloaded Python earlier. Now we did download Sublime. Let's try to, let's see, plain text, Python. Python. We got some Python. What does this do? What does this do? Untitled. Can I title it? New file. Oh, cool. What is this? Can I save it? Save as. I want to save this on my downloads, users, easy coding. Save and easy coding. There we go. Now let's call this. I want to title it. How do I title this? Uh, Untitled right here. I want to save it. What the heck? Print hello world. Huh? What? I do not want to do that. I don't want to purchase nothing, dog. Get out of here. Untitled.py. Okay. Untitled. Python 3. Okay, well, I could run this without even having .py at the end. That's cool. And it does hello world. What if I did hello world with six D's at the end? There it is. Cool. So now we're able to have our text editor on the left, and we can um, run this program on the right. So we can have a dual view. Super nice. And this is our second program. I don't know why we. Let's try to name it. Actually, come on. Save as second script. There it is. Python 3, second script. Hello world. Awesome. Today we're going to work with numbers. Let's see. And save it. Work with numbers now. All right. Let's get some input from the. Let's see. What should we do? Let's ask the user, give me a number 1 through 10. And then our input, we'll say number, input, and save it. I'm gonna say number 7. There you go. Using number 7. Did I say number 7? Yes, I did. One thing I want to do, actually, I want to add a nice empty line to the beginning. Ah, so much better. Ah, the empty line really makes a big difference. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. You said number. Um, let's see. Let's do. Did you know number is greater than 0? Okay. You know, 7 is greater, and they ask. So we're asking for a number between 1 and 10. Okay. So anything between 1 and 10 is greater than um is greater than 0. Okay. We're just doing this as it's super dumb and super silly. Okay. Bear with me. Um, we could also add dash n at the end of our lines. So now if I do it, look, it adds 2 lines here because I have two of those ln's here, okay, or those forward slash n's, which create new lines. Let's see. Um, so how do we do sort of comparisons? You ever see something like this in math class? You have like, I don't know, 1 is less than 2, like 2 is less than 3. You ever seen this before? Or like 5 is greater than 4. Therefore, like 1 is less than 2 is less than 3 is greater than like I don't know, something like this. Okay, so we're gonna do something like this. We're gonna do something like this. Not as chaotic. One is less than two is less than three. Okay. Let's see. Print. Let's see. What if I wanted, let's see. Yeah, I want to teach you guys if statements now. If number equals seven, you chose number seven. What? What's happening? Interesting. Yay. Okay, that's crazy though. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, this is very valuable actually. So computers are unique, okay? So um computers store information two different ways essentially. Well, lots of different ways, but one of the ways is like this, okay? Is seven equal to seven? Yes, if we're um writing it down, I guess if we're comparing two numbers together, if we're saying like, yes, the word Seven is seven. But if I write a word, is that word a number? No, essentially. But your computer doesn't know the difference between a word and a number. Okay, so we basically need to do that. All right. So, for example, if I did this, print number dot class, I think. Right. Okay. So it's basically saying seven is equivalent to this. This is a string. Okay. A string. Okay. So basically, this doesn't equal this because we're comparing a string to a number. Don't work that way. So in order to convert my number to be, or my string to be a number, we basically have to say this. Number equals int number. Okay. This does something magical in Python that basically transform the number string. It transformed this into this. Okay. Let's save it, run it again. See, it's an int. It used to be a str. It used to be a string, but now it is an integer or int. Okay. So string is for like text. Integer is for numbers. It's basically a number that you would count one, two, three, all the way to infinity. And I believe it goes all the way negative. For example, I could do neg what happened? -1. Yeah, so it also uses negative numbers, okay? Um, Integers are just whole numbers, positive, negative, all the way to negative infinity, or from negative infinity all the way to infinity, okay? So I basically have to grab our input, convert our input from a string to an integer, and now I'm able to do this comparison here that says if you chose number 7, or if number equals 7, output, you chose number 7. But what if they didn't choose number 7, for example? If they said 6. Oh, I gotta save this. Let's save it. 6. Nothing happens. Um, this is what you do in Python. You did not choose number 6 or 7. Save it. You did not choose number 7. If I run it, you chose number 7. Hooray! Just really quickly, add some lines here. It's easier to read. Also, you might be asking, like, why is it not reading this? What's up with that? It's because I put the this symbol here. It's a pound sign. In Python, this is essentially just it's a comment. It's a piece of code, or it's something that the Python script does not read. It basically sees this pound symbol and ignores it. Anything that comes after that pound symbol in the same line is ignored by the Python script, okay? That's why we're not seeing it down here at all. So now if I give it a number, we have a nice space right here. Awesome. Let's see. Let's see. What if I wanted to handle like negative numbers, for example? So I'm asking for a number between 1 and 10. What if they give the number 0 or the number 11? Well, they didn't follow directions, so I wanted to tell the user, hey, you didn't follow directions. Um, I could do this. If number is what, less than 1, let's print number needs to be greater. Greater, I don't know. Number needs to be greater than, number needs to be, I'll say number needs to be higher. And if I say something like, what if it's greater than 10? I can say number needs to be lower. Save it, run it, 0. Number needs to be higher. You did not choose 7. If I do 11, number needs to lower. You did not do 7. And if I do 7, it doesn't do this at all. Sweet. So let's see. I can also combine all this into one. For example, elif. Elif. Let's just add some space. I don't know if this is easier to see or not. I'm gonna add some spaces. Let's run it. 7. It's with 1. Wait, actually 0. Number needs to be higher. Notice how when I typed in 0 last time, it said number needs to be higher. You did not choose 7. It did both of these. But now when I'm doing it, it just says number needs to be higher. It no longer says you did not choose number 7. Why is that? And it's because what I put here is if, elif, elif, else. This basically tells Python, hey, I want you to only run one of these. Just run one of them, okay? So basically our number when I enter 0 is number less than 1. Yes, 1 is less than, or 0 is less than 1. So it runs this and then it just skips over all the way to the end of the else and goes from there, okay? Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I gotta catch a bus, but I'm going to stop and go from there.